Culture is more than just a set of traditions and beliefs. It is a self-reinforcing system that shapes perception while concealing its own influence. From birth, individuals are immersed in a framework that defines what is normal, moral, and real. Because this framework surrounds them completely, they rarely recognize it as conditioning. Instead, they mistake inherited assumptions for independent thought, believing their worldview to be a natural order rather than a product of immersion. Media, education, and social institutions continuously validate the dominant cultural narrative, making it seem natural and unquestionable. Alternative perspectives are not merely ignored, they are actively dismissed, ridiculed, or demonized. This ensures that individuals remain within the accepted ideological boundaries, not by force, but by the illusion that no legitimate alternatives exist. Even when exposed to conflicting ideas, people often reject them reflexively, their cultural programming causing them to double down on their existing beliefs. This creates a self-reinforcing cycle where beliefs are absorbed rather than critically examined. Ideas are repeated so often that they take on the appearance of truth, not because they have been tested, but because they have never been meaningfully challenged. Dissenting voices are labeled as dangerous or delusional, ensuring that people not only conform, but also police each other's adherence to cultural norms. The more one identifies with a culture, the harder it becomes to see beyond its conditioning. Identity becomes a prison, where questioning cultural assumptions feels like self-betrayal. However, rejecting culture entirely is not the solution. Most cultures contain both wisdom and illusion. The key is to extract the good, insights, traditions, and values that genuinely enhance life, while discarding the programming that limits growth and understanding. True mastery comes from using culture without being used by it. Culture should serve as a tool, not as a master. By taking what is useful and discarding what is restrictive, one can transcend the limitations of their cultural conditioning without losing the practical benefit it offers. Realizing that culture is a construct, not an objective reality, is both unsettling and liberating. It forces individuals to confront the possibility that much of what they know is simply what they have been taught to believe. But freedom does not mean rejecting everything. It means growing beyond the illusions while keeping what serves real understanding and a better way of living. True awareness begins where cultural conditioning ends, but wisdom is knowing how to carry forward the best of what was left behind.